Hi, this is Mike again. In this tutorial, we're going to add more items to our Nearpod lesson. And in this one, we're going to add a sway. So once again, I'm using my pre-done tile. It's the Nearpod examples. I'm just going to click on Edit. And then so far, we've added all these items from the content list. Later, we're going to add some activities in, but I do want to finish all of the content items. This one is a little bit more interesting, I think, than some of the others. It's called a Sway deck, and a Sway is a Microsoft product, and it's pretty cool. So basically, all we're going to do is we're going to click Add Content, and then we're going to add a Sway. Okay. Now, sways are just kind of like fancy ways to basically like show information with nice vibrant pictures, and then put some activities at the end. um, we do have the option of creating our own sway. I'm going to cover that in a separate video. If you did want to make your own sway, you'll be able to do that. But for now, what we're going to do is we're going to just stay with some of the pre-done ones, and I'll show you what it looks like. So if you want to add one, you just search through, and I'm going to pick the American Revolution, but I'm going to preview it first to make sure it's the content that I want. So as you can see, um, basically it's just a kind of a cool like content delivery system. So it's the American Revolution, and then it has the dates of it. And then as we go through, it's just going to add different information in a pretty cool way. So you can see there's these little cards here. You click on them and they just kind of like fade away like this. So the student can go through and it just stacks them on the bottom, and then they'll be able to learn about some of the key characters in the American Revolution. Legacy. Um, when you click on some of the items, they'll pop out, so they're a little bit bigger. It's just more kind of just information. Some of the sways are actually quite long. This one, it looks like it's pretty short, and mostly they finish up with a think, pair, share. So my recommendation would be to use one of these items and then create your own activity at the end. So students, if you were on Zoom, they could think, pair, share, and then afterwards they could come up with their own activity. Or I'm sorry, you could come up with an activity for them. So that's really what a sway is. Just an interesting way to deliver content, and there's tons of pre-done ones ready for you to pick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the sway to our lesson and just put it in the queue, and then I click save and exit. And then in the next tutorial, we'll move on and we'll add more items to the Nearpod lesson.